Hello, everybody. This is going to be a spontaneous build right now. I'm waiting on Mr. Wagner, but we're building, getting ready for Chicago, which is, coming up quick. That was definitely something Kevin called me earlier today, so we're going to do that. I'm going to finish working on my last switch plate. For anybody who cares to, actually, you guys will laugh. I did do some cutting of Lego. Let's see if I can find them real quick here. They're in my Figgy stuff. Because eventually we will have some space, and we do have a certain Z Cerberus that has a. I think he's always building space castles and stuff. So I did some modifications to the air tanks on the and actually so it'll fit with the mass. So I cut off the top of the air tank, like the little sliver, this little thing. So cut off the sliver last night. Just a knife worked. So I cut about 10. So I got about 10 right now of ice bears with air tanks in case they need to do some invading into space. So Kevin had to pick up Junior, and so Jacob, he'll be here probably shortly. So I'm basically going to be taking apart my track. I need to take it off because there's a big gap. There's an indentation here. Actually, it's kind of hard to see. So the indentation is farther than I want it to be, too deep. So I'm going to put some 4x6 plates so it levels it up. So it'll make it easier easier to do other stuff. Plus, it'll probably give some more support. It'll make it easier filling the holes. So, hey, Zizou. So yep, we're doing that. I'm not sure who else is. I don't know. Did you want to join, Zizu? I don't know who else is up and around doing stuff. We'll see. But yeah, so yeah, we'll see. Yep. So I'm gonna just dig out some plates here. This is pretty much the last kind of thing. Actually, I might put that actually is not enough weight, so need a bigger desk. Actually, what's scary is I got rid of the table because I didn't like the table. Actually, the table is gone now, anyways. But my desk is kind of tight. I almost need a bigger desk. Might have to talk to my dad. He wants to build another one. This was something I built in when I built this in 4-H many eons ago. Okay. Sounds like Jesse is chilling. So it's cool. But yep, no, we're just gonna do some building. I did actually. I probably should send that picture to myself. I did. I did set up the trains. We'll see how well that works. But I did set up my trains today. So I put the trains out on the track. So there are, and then I have 2 cars in the far corner of the water. I made 2 gondolas last night, another purple one and another clear one. So we'll see. That's kind of, I would need to get more couplers and more. I have to make 4 more stuff. So what I'd probably end up doing is taking apart probably my red passenger train, perhaps, or some of it to take the wheel sets, off of that. There is always that possibility that I have stuff elsewhere. I already actually taken all the stuff off of like the ones like I gotta be careful I don't hit the mouse and exit myself out of here. But the I've pulled them off of other sets like the mirror screen and stuff like that. But I think what I need is, because I was pushing a couple of them on the track, I think I need new magnet couplers. So I might have to try and get some new ones, because the ones that are on there, a couple of them didn't seem like they were working too well. And that's going to be kind of the kicker for Chicago. It's that, or if I run my trains all by themselves with nobody else's cars, I mean, technically I probably could do.
Hola, Rito.
Hello.
Hey, just how's it going?
Also got to prep. I got to prep the show for Brickworld, so I can get.
You don't go to Brickworld, do you?
I don't think yet. I don't remember.
I thought he lived too far east to go to Brickworld at this point.
Yeah, I think so. I also need to do the show, so David can get it. So I have a description for David. Hopefully won't be as long as it went last year. Last year we went 4.5 hours, I think. So
for what?
For the
for short
show, yeah. And I think since we're actually planning on playing some D&D on site, I think that's probably the goal is for some of that. I think they've got me in a smaller room this year than I normally am. I'm gonna be right near the hotel, because we're in those small like conference rooms.
I don't think I've ever been in one of those.
I don't think I've seen them. Like in the earlier days, they'd always have things going on. They were always doing stuff. And you kind of look, they had meetings and stuff. Because in the early days here, we weren't using as much. We used just the convention center and the ballrooms. They had weddings and all kinds of stuff going on all weekend. And so we didn't notice them as much. But yeah, so I'm in one of those probably right close to the first room after you come from the ballrooms into the hotel, I think, because I'm in the first one. Imagination, maybe? I don't remember. I looked at the schedule. So I'm in one of those.
Ballroom Blitz?
No. But so we'll see. So it should be good. Should be interesting. But yeah, no, David was asking if it was for open access, public, and all that. And I was like, yeah, that means engagement too. Yep. People want to come in and sit. And I mean, that might be a better spot than where we've been in the past, because then we'll be kind of the main walkway. I mean, and actually the line will probably go right past us for the garage sale if it's possibly, because don't they queue that up in that hallway anyways, back towards the hotel? So
I don't know. Oh, that's right. You're further south, aren't you? You're more in the Hoosier neighborhood.
7.5 hour drive. Yeah. That, or it's find somebody in your area and road trip with somebody, that way it's not all by yourself type kind of thing, Just have Haley leave Texas, come by, swing by, pick you up, bring you up. Oh shoot! I guess I should.
Yeah, that's long, but it's not completely impossible.
Yeah, I mean, I was doing 12 to 13 when I was coming from Colorado. So, I mean, but like you said, it's whoa, what the heck happened here? What is this?
That's what you said when you drove out?
Oh.
Okay.
Where the hell did this piece of track come from? I had this forever, but it looks dirtier than crap. I don't know.
What about your dirty crack?
I don't know. It just looks like unless I got a mouse running across my freaking track when it's in a few spots. I don't remember it being that bad. I don't know if I have any other track here. So I'm going to scrub it, I guess, right now, real quick. I'm gonna go do that. And
Rub it up, dub.
Scrub it up. I don't know why.
You should reach out to Brett and see if he's available. I was building from 5 to 6, waiting for you to start up the stream.
It's the things we notice. Guess it's better to clean it now than notice that when I get to Chicago. Whoa, Rick, you got some dirty track here. What the heck? 2 hours south of Hoosier. Yeah, wow. Yeah. It is scattered all over.
Are there any shows that you go to in your area? I mean, are you relatively close to Atlanta BrickCon?
Now, is Big Nate right down by you too, Zizou? I know he's been there. I don't think he's coming this year. I think he was here last year, I believe. Last year, the year before. I can't remember which year. I mean, think what I'm thinking of. I think the incident I'm thinking of that comes to mind, I think was 2024, where they were there.
Why? What happened at the incident?
Was Steven? Or not? Is that it? I don't really want. We're live. It's just one of our AFOs from West Doug. Just.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, just kind of things happen.
No. I thought it was related to Big Nate or something.
No. Well, he was part of it, but that was only because I made him and Panda part of it. Because I took the initiative on something, so.
Yeah, you were the initiator.
Yeah, well.
Initiator, I guess, but I'm the initiator.
So, I guess I could do this and do this.
Why is there a dollar sign instead of letting me do things here?
Huh?
There's a little dollar sign in the corner of my screen that. Yeah. I don't know. Some of the features of this app are annoying.
I was gonna say that's pretty cool, ZZ. At least you got the people down there. I know Big Nate's been there. I know Charlie and Bunny came up one year. Hoosier has not yet. Nashville. Yeah, Nashville. That's the one. Yeah, it's the one. Now, are they doing that one again this year? I know that was one of the ones that's the one that Chop came down to, right? I never made it down there.
Oh, Chop made it down there?
Yeah, he went down one year, yeah.
Must have gotten a ride.
He might have.
I can't imagine him. Well,
I think he might have driven one year.
Interesting.
I think.
Is Nashville a decent sized show? I hadn't heard of Nashville before, but it really doesn't surprise me that there's a show in Nashville. Of course there is.
Well, I think it is. I want to say.
Hey, Jesse.
I don't think it's. What is it?
That's a little bit.
Can't remember which one it is. It's not. It's one of the ones like Brick Convention or Brick Universe. It's one of those sorts. I don't remember which one it is. It's one of the shows like that. I think is what I remember, but I'm not sure.
And Panda. Wow, Panda went all the way down there too. Hello, Moto. I've been seeing your progress on your mock. It looks pretty cool. I assume it's related to one of your recent travels. And I'm doing the same thing, Moto. My time keeps evaporating at night when I think I have it, or on weekends. So I'm working feverishly to get my build done. Build plural done.
The build. So this here.
Oh yeah, Zissou. That doesn't sound surprising from what I've heard. So. Oh, that's cool.
I mean, just like anything else. I mean, you can still always go to shows just as yourself. I mean, it's not. I mean, just you register as yourself. I mean, I think when I went to Chicago in the early years, even though I was a member of Denlug, I mean, I was basically by myself anyway. So, but to me, it's if you're not, you don't have to be affiliated with anything to still enjoy everything that goes on. They still.
Wait, Moda, are you an Orphan Mug now too? Orphan Mug keeps adopting all the good builders.
They're stealing all the good builders. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's one of those things where, and you never know who you might get. You might get adopted by someone else. I mean, you just never know. Some other lug might adopt you. I mean, there's a lot of lugs that do a lot of stuff, do a lot of meetings that are like digital. I mean, I've joined Fox Lug a couple times because I certainly can't drive 2.5 hours generally during the week up to one of their meetings, but I'll join it. Actually, I wore the Fox Lug shirt, not to the last meeting, or not this last thing, but to the May meeting. I wore the Fox Lug shirt, and Andrew just looked at me and looked at the shirt and was like, "What?"
Zissou, I assume that's what you meant when you said it. So
it's always fun.
Yes, things are afoot.
Things are always in flux.
I don't want to talk about the flux. That's different.
Yeah, what kind of flux are we talking about?
That's a good kind. Moto, are you flying out or driving out? Oof, that's a long drive. But I seem to remember that was the case.
Yeah, he's got the same drive that I used to have. So when I lived out there, so it's a drive. And, I mean, sometimes it's good to do some sightseeing on the way. So.
Oh, Zissou. It's bad when I say about jokes.
Always could be worse.
So I've been investing in lots of lights for my big build. And the light that works really, really well comes with a headlamp as well. So I have 8 headlamps now too. And I was like, I could use this because I'm having a hard time. I build in my basement and I have a hard time with the lighting in here, seeing what's going on. So I look like a pretty big dork right now wearing my headlamp to see my build and judge where the variations are. So you'll all be happy to hear that.
I think I wore the one I got from the one I bought at the Lego store one time. They had a headlamp many eons ago. I bought one of those one time and wore it few times.
Interesting.
Might have worn it more at work, but I mean, I know I had worn it at some point. I don't know what. I hope I can work. I gotta make sure I do something wrong here when I'm doing this.
So, I assumed that a lot of people did this, but maybe not. Does anyone else watch movies or TV shows while they build? I've been hearing from a lot of people they find it too distracting, and they don't, but that's kind of a natural for me. I rarely build in silence. I'm curious what the trend is for everyone else.
I think I need to take those.
What's this low bear you're talking about, Zisu? So, Jesse, are you all done building? That is a risk, Zisu. I will sometimes get distracted and not pay attention to my building as well as I should. But usually I'm not watching something that's really engrossing. Like yesterday, the day before, I watched a movie from the 70s starring, what's his name from Grumpy Old Men? Not Jack Lemmon, but
Walter Matthau.
Yes, Walter Matthau. Thank you. Where he's a small-time bank robber and he pulls one over on the mob. That's great, Moto. And that'd be interesting if you took stand-up comedy and had no other insight into our society. I wonder how accurate your picture would be.
Okay, I think that's good.
Yeah, I think that's how it started, Moto. But it's become, I would assume, well, it seemed to become a pretty popular, and you've got some pretty amazing builders in there, so it wouldn't be surprising. I think there's some Brickworld Masters in there too, because I think that's Simon was, I think, what's his name? Nick, I believe was. Dan Church was. So pretty high quality builders in there. Zane's in there. I don't know if Ted Andes is in there. Celia's in there. Lots of really good builders. I watched like half that movie and didn't care for it in the least. And then people started losing their heads or whatever. I'm like, I'm done with this. You led me astray, Jisoo. I was very disappointed. That looks like it's right. I don't know if Jesse responded. Are you done with your builds, Jesse? No, it was not better than jokes from Mystery Science Theater 3000. I missed that comment, and that's completely wrong. Oh, it was of the better jokes from Mystery Science. Okay, that's okay. And no, it's not one of the better jokes. There are much better jokes than that on Mystery Science Theater 2000. That's a gem. Oh, I love Ted. Ted's a great guy. I love talking with him every Brickworld. And I always love his build. He always has great concepts on his builds and really cool techniques. The one of the more enjoyable MST3Ks, even though the majority of the movie isn't that funny, is the one with the giant spiders, where the running gag throughout the whole thing is whenever any crowd is running, it's Packers win the Super Bowl, Packers go Packers, Packers win the Super Bowl. That's pretty entertaining, being a Wisconsin, especially living in Green Bay. So I always enjoy that, but not one of my favorite MST3K episodes. I think it's just like Night of the Giant Spiders or something. So I watched The Gauntlet, and those are pretty good as well. Pretty sure one of them had David Hasselhoff in it, so I was pretty. I enjoyed that too. I used to be a big Knight Rider fan, but it's not nearly as good now that I'm an adult as it was when I was a kid.
What's up?
Building.
Hey Jesse, how's it going?
Pretty good. Thought I'd get off my butt and probably build something or tweak something or.
Welcome to you and your butt.
Yep. I went to
You have a birthday coming up?
yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Tomorrow.
Congratulations. Happy birthday in advance. My
Yeah.
brother's birthday is tomorrow too.
Hey, Geminis. Cool. I went to
Yeah, just do that would be
what's going on?
go ahead,
What?
Jesse, sorry.
I went to the local BAM. I had credit at,
Yeah.
and I was like, full disclosure, I want to use my credit. So I got the Ninja Emperor's Palace thing.
Oh, that's nice. That's printed slope.
Printed slopes. And,
Oh, nice.
Nice.
yeah, it came with the Shogun white guy and a nice Bardine.
Nice.
And it's got, I was like worried about the helmets with the gold brass things, but there's 2 extra ones on that rack right there.
Nice.
Glittering and shining. So yeah, this is
Oh yeah. Are those expensive?
yeah, I couldn't find any in the Lego Train collection. I was trying to reproduce another one. I bought another horse to complete the deal, so I have 2 of these, and I had some extra guys.
Wow.
This comes with these.
That's awesome.
These wings are, so that was kind of my birthday present, other than Minas Tirith I bought online.
That's a nice birthday present.
So I had credit for this, and I'm like not letting it. I don't know what's going on with BAM, so I'm like I'm gonna use my credit.
You might as well use it.
And so that's new.
Oh, what the heck.
Beep boop beep, and then yeah, I got something I can work on.
Did you hit a button or did we do something? Did I do something?
That's probably why coming and going. It wasn't me.
Yeah, I think it's my signal. I think now that there are multiple people streaming video, my signal's running into issues.
Oh,
Too much video.
too much stuff going on in the house, huh?
There's a collaboration with the Brickworld Sunday show. Think Outside the Block. And their chat is called The Tainted, and they had a Mad Lib collaboration.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get to mine.
And I had 2 random words or whatever they did. I don't know how to
I
get
think it
this.
was 3.
Mine was Elephant Ship.
You got lucky.
So I have this. An elephant.
Oh, nice.
An elephant ship. So I made the big mammoth from Chima, and I was able to build one of these flexagons. So I made a flexagon, and I put snow and a Chima like an ice chi powder thing, and all
That's
dark
a mammoth
brown.
build.
All the dark brown like slopes I could like finagle into some sort of viper. And,
yeah, I got fish stone lantern, but I don't know if I'm gonna get anything built. We'll see if I can get
fish
this
stone lantern. Yeah, you have 3 words. That's
Yeah,
weird.
I got some ideas, but I mean, we'll see how it moves, if it's able to, because time is ticking fast. So we'll see.
Everything I have is like just tiny details. Like I could just, there's a couple studs on here where I could add a couple of transparent blue, some more or something.
Yeah, luckily we did test the Whistler collab. We tested that this
swoosh test
last weekend. So that's it should be pretty awesome.
Swooshin'.
Let's sink to the bottom of a pool.
What will sink to the bottom of the pool?
A sploosh test.
Oh yeah,
Swoosh.
Might be fun.
My tower is all lit up. I've got the brick stuff lights going from floor to floor to floor to floor to floor. I had to basically rebuild the tower to install the lights. So this, so the wire, so the wire could be connected from the top to the bottom. So I finished that this weekend. Tiny details I might put it, and then I got to figure out how to pack it. And we got about 2 weeks. So
I have to tweak some things on the Whistler, my Whistler collab section, but for the most
You're
part,
trying to tweak some stuff on your section.
Tweak some stuff.
Oh, tweak, not tweak.
Tweak some stuff. Well, I do have a question for you.
Hey,
sir. Do you have a question for you? Does Jacob have a figure like almost like a sig fig or a figure that he thinks of himself when he puts himself in a display or anything?
Like a sig fig?
Yeah,
that's a good question. I don't know if he has a sig fig right now.
Okay, I'm just looking because he's going to be part of my Whistler collab section. Because it's a Friday Bricks. I was going to have him interviewing the Bionicle suit guy because he did.
Oh, very good.
He did snag him for the show the one time, so I just was figuring if the next time you talk to him, see if he has something in mind. I mean, I could probably create.
Yeah, I'll ask him.
Definitely hunt down some short legs, but definitely. Cool.
Yeah, I suppose you haven't seen Jacob lately. He is not short legs anymore.
Yeah, but he was short for what I would be associating with that one. So that's the thing. I mean, right. I mean, I could technically over the course of the show.
You could bionically, you mean?
I could just maybe make him taller and see if anybody notices. Maybe we'll see. But yeah. So, that's what I'm guessing. Yeah, no, I figured he was getting taller. Can't be small forever. We'd all like to kind of just disappear a little bit here and there, but
I don't want to disappear. What are you talking about?
That's like Benjamin Button throwing in reverse or something.
We're doing a build stream, Haley, but
Impromptu.
You got a big show coming up.
Yeah,
Real big show.
big show.
Biggest of the year.
Super Bowl.
This is the show I build everything for, and then I display after that.
Yeah, I was hoping I could find some bricks that I was looking for, but I could not. I don't know where they all went to, but I don't have any, and I'm like, oh well.
So Zitsu, which of the MST3Ks do you enjoy the most? Or Moto, if you watch MST3K. Was that a sneeze or dumping of bricks?
I'm picking Technic pieces around.
Okay.
Trying to find.
Or Haley, if you watch MST3K. Because I definitely have two favorites, my standbys. But I'm interested to see what your favorites are.
Favorite what?
Mystery Science Theater 3000 movies.
Oh my gosh.
You're so excited that we're talking about this, or you're so exasperated that we're talking about this?
Well, I've seen some. I'm trying to think of the one. The Hand of.
Hand of Manos?
Yeah, the
Or
Hand of
Manos Hands of Fate or something like that?
Hands of Fate.
Yep.
That one's
Right.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
Manos, Hands of Fate. Yeah, that's the one.
HQ, my head looks like a muffin. Over.
I showed it earlier, Jesse. I actually took some of my ice bears and took some.
Oh boy, Space Bears.
I modified, the tank. I cut off that top section so the helmets would work. So
Bad read.
Yeah.
A certain Brian gave them to me free and said he had ordered a bunch of them when he was doing orders for Brickworld, and so back in the day, and so then I figured, those would be perfect ones.
You butchered the gift. I hear you.
Yeah, I butchered the gift. I'd asked him once too, and he wanted them back. No, I got plenty of them. Like, okay. Besides, I need to torture Ben a little bit, so that's a good way to torture Ben. Get some bears into his space stuff, where they'll look perfectly normal.
I found 2 ice bears at the store last week or something, and added them to the collection.
Throw them away.
Yeah.
No.
And I did I did 2 more versions of that big rainbow portal.
Oh, dude, did you? Yeah, I found a boatload more of the purple pieces recently. So
Purple people eaters.
those purple, and actually, I'm kind of wondering where I found them because I had like a whole. I was like, I got a whole bag. I was like, where the hell did I find these? So after I was thinking I needed more, unless someone else found them for me, it might have been a lug member. I don't remember now at this point, but I do have a lot of those. So yeah, I think I'm still stuck at what I have, but it should be good because at least I downsized what I had at the castle now. So there's only 3 at the castle, one by the disco. So I freed up like at least I think 3 or 4. So should still be good.
3 or 4 ice bears. That's all you freed up.
I freed up lots of ice bears, but since I think actually I went with I had asked what everybody's opinion was on the height of the walls because I wanted to make sure I could see the rainbows. I did throw the top of the gatehouse back on because it does actually it has the stairways in the front that go up to the upper walls, so I can actually get rid of the 2 ladder corners.
The ones to heaven.
Yep. They're always having, yeah. But yeah, so I think I'm just going to keep the one single height for the wall because then the rainbows are visible above it. Otherwise, you might you lose track of kind of because it's a little tighter than what it was last year. The castle was a more wider open last year, so we'll see. That's the goal. That's the goal. Still change.
Does anyone have a bunch of 1x2 white plate they could just hand me through their camera?
Yeah, here. How many you want? Here's a hand.
Could really use it right now.
Or better yet, here. How about these clear ones? This will even hide. This will be even more conspicuous.
I don't want your clear ones. These not for this project that I'm working on. For other stuff, yeah. For my water builds, I could use that, but
the white ones.
But not necessary.
Just I'm sure you've got them somewhere in a set that you can just kind of pull them out of. They're white.
Not a lot. Not enough to bother opening a set. Trying to think of what set would have come with enough white plates to bother with.
Taj Mahal. Actually, I was looking at.
I don't own the Taj Mahal, and I wouldn't open it for 1x2 white plates.
You sure?
Come on, Reed. Come on.
Actually, I was looking at the because I was looking for the 1x1 reddish brown. I'm like, what do I have? And I'm like, well, I got all these Winter Village buildings, but all the ones I got are built, or the rest are hidden, and
Tear it down. Winter is gone.
Should probably do 2 on the same one.
Nice.
Oh, I could see mosaics leading to that.
Crap. I mean, I wonder if
Hello, Alphonse.
The Harry Potter ones use round, or do they use square? The Harry Potter ones. I have those. A couple of those.
Oh, I also need the rounds, but I've got a lot of those coming, and I don't need those immediately.
Oh, what, in white?
Although I'll probably be okay with this.
Like these? Here we go.
Yep. I think this build is using about 5,000 1x2 white round plates.
Oh, you know what? Let me go into my favorites because I found some. I found some, and I'm like, I have no idea what the hell this was from. But I was like, wow, when the hell was this? Because this would have been super handy for me right now. Let's see how far back it went. God, it went back. I was looking at photos, looking for something, and I was like, I stumbled upon it, and I'm like, that.
But I don't need 1x1, I need 1x2.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, I was talking to Alphonse. Alphonse, are you coming to Brickworld? And I have Bricklink orders to get more. I just don't have them immediately in hand. So running low on Brickworld or on Bricklink time though.
Yeah, that's coming fast. You need to have the people that that could ship fast. Here we go. I was like, I have no idea what this was from. I'm guessing it must have come to the Lego store. Actually, I think it was right around the time that we did the big Americana show. Look at that bag of 1x1 round.
Oh, I can go this way though.
Wow.
That's yeah. I don't know. I mean, it was with the pictures from when we had the Americana show at the mall. So I'm like, wow, okay, maybe we had some kind of a build thing with that or something. I was like, that's insane. But yeah, I was like, yeah.
Oh well, that Americana one had giant, big buildings.
Yeah. So, but I'm
that
wondering,
was just a whole bunch of big blocky buildings with no real detail.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm wondering if that might have been for like a build thing. Actually,
Bye, Moto. Thanks for joining us briefly. See you at Brickworld or on Friday or the next Friday.
Yeah. One of the guys that one of the people that was helping with that kind of, I think, traveled a little bit with it, or was at least helping with that one that wasn't part of the Lego, was like a figure skater. He was part of he did like the, what do you call it? The ice dancing stuff, the shows. But it was wild because he messaged me out of the blue on Facebook like last week or the week before. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not with Lego anymore. Yeah, I'm doing this or whatever. And it's kind of wild though, because I mean, I had talked to him a little bit after the event, but then I hadn't heard from him in forever. So catalog entry here.
Huh? Interesting.
So you have a bunch.
Sounds like a wild and crazy guy.
So did you do you have white 1x2s on order then?
Yeah.
Is what you're saying? They're just not there yet.
Yeah, yep. I've got them coming. I
Ooh.
figure Friday is the last day to definitely get a.
They had 53 of them in the 101 Dalmatians puppy that just came out this year.
Oh, that's awesome, Alphonse. What are you with a lug? Where might I see your work at Brickworld?
Indie log.
Indie lug, very good. That's excellent. My stuff will be in a variety of lugs.
The log.
Is your stuff mostly with Whistslug, or are you mostly with in the train layout this year?
Most of my stuff's in the train.
Or
I have literally one box of stuff that's with the Whistslug collab. So that's it. I just have one thing with theirs. So
Okay.
Just
it'll be incognito, but it does say Friday Night Bricks on it, so it will be pretty obvious that it is mine. I'm hoping.
So it'll be somewhat cognito.
Yeah, and you probably will not be able to hear the theme music, even though it will be playing almost at full blast.
Oh, we're not going to be able to hear that at all times throughout the entire show. That's a shame.
You know, I mean, well, you might hear a little bit at the beginning of World of Lights or something. There's not a lot of music around wherever that's at, but it's going to be. It's the brick stuff screen. The speaker's not super powerful, so but then it's inside kind of that part of the mock. So, but it's okay.
Brick stuff.
BB-8.
Yeah,
BB-8.
that will be hard to miss. 5 feet long. That's got to be fun to transport.
Wow.
Cool. Testing bounty.
And Jesse, are you going to be with Twin Lug?
Nah. I think I should probably try to get back with them. But
yeah.
I just got my own table. I kind of like meeting new people that way.
Yeah.
And I got a pretty good space, and so I'll have that. My Goblin Twisted Tower. I don't know. It's like section 22 or something. It's right up front. Middle front in the room somewhere. So nice.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah, I was like, nice. Okay. And yeah, so I don't have to traverse half the room to get to my table.
Yeah. I was far left side and back by the concessions last year, and I will be far left side and back by the concessions this year, which is annoying. Because my two lugs essentially switch spots.
Yeah.
But Whistslug is so big, I think we always end up getting stuck back in a corner or over on the side.
But I don't think I don't think it's as big as it's been in previous years either. So, to me, it just seems a little.
I think we're still the biggest lug. And I oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna be back a ways. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think Foxlug and K-Lug are kind of in your vicinity. I'll be in Foxlug's display area as well. But I think I'm in the very last aisle on the left-hand side, which is frustrating.
22 is mid room near. Oh, far cut. All right, so wrong number. Thanks, Alphonse. I know. Is there a final layout, or was the first map
I believe so.
pretty much good to go?
I think the first map was pretty accurate, but I didn't see the first one. I think I saw a shot of one spot. I didn't see the whole map, but I don't think it's changed that much.
What's I suppose so is the app working? The C vent?
I don't know. I have not tried it. I mean, it's actually no, I haven't tried Cvent at all. I've only used the portal on the online portal so far.
Oh, he says it's on the website now.
C-Vent. Let's try C-Vent. This will be breaking news for people that are going to...
It's been on...
Brickworld 2025 is over.
Oh, that's a shame. Breaking news. Brickworld 2025 is over.
All right. Search for event. Search for an event. Brick World Chicago 2026. Download.
So, Alphonse, I might have asked this already, or I might have just thought about it in my head. Have you been to Brickworld before? Many times? Only a couple of times? Veteran that's been there since the start?
Well, that. Just go to your C-Vent and get your map.
Oh, nice. Breaking news.
Breaking news, people. Okay, it must be Moeller. 80. I'm in 80. So I guess 80 is right there, kind of on the way out the door. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
In the front.
Everyone's going to see you.
Front row. Just outside the exit.
Is it underneath the overhang, perhaps?
The
By
overhang?
Well, yeah, but by the front there, if you see the pillars, if you can see the pillars on the map. Between
our layout has a pillar. I don't know, like one of those poles.
Yeah, up front there. If you're up near the front there, yeah, there's usually
If you look on 80, you see that gray, the gray.
Oh yeah.
I-beam right behind me.
Yeah. So that means if you have lights too, you might bounce it off a little bit more off of that the shorter ceiling, so it might actually reflect a little bit better too.
I'll have lights, like I said, projecting. I'll have blinky lights, magic lights on the top of the tower, just in the top room, and then just single lights in all the little all the levels going up.
I'll have
so main hall. So now we can go to events. Let's see, schedule. And I signed up for...
I already signed up for volunteer sessions the other night too, so...
We'll add opening ceremonies. Oh, I got to log in. Maybe it'll add my schedule. It would be great if it added my schedule that I already signed up for, right?
I think it's supposed to.
Yeah, I think it does. Breaking news. We'll see if this works, folks. Emailed a verification code. There it is.
Can you verify that went through?
Almost done. Success. Let's see. So let's go to, there's a calendar. Vendor list. There was my schedule. Yeah, so I signed up for Scuds on Thursday at 4 o'clock, and it's on my calendar already.
Yep,
I signed up for
Scuds. So what day is that?
Thursday.
Yep, I'm doing attendee check-in both Wednesday and Thursday from 4 to 6 for myself. So volunteering.
Okay.
Because that opened just I think this is
It's a block party up on the front right. Was that the influencer stuff, or was that something else? Were you over by the Durans that had their big build of the different large scale figs? Or was it a block party? And what was the World War II build? Do you guys remember that from last year? I mean, I've seen plenty of World War II builds. I have a hard time remembering all the ones that were there or have been there.
Let me mute myself because maybe I'll look and see if Panda caught anything on video last year. We're talking last year?
Yeah, last year.
No, last year was the year. Let me mute this.
I would probably recognize your medieval layout if I saw it, but again, there's so much medieval stuff too. It's hard to know.
You're hidden. Do I want to be hidden? Go visible. People will know I am there.
Oh. It was left when you entered. Okay. I was on the left side as well.
Were you how close to the if you're on the left side when you entered? How close to the
World War II build
octopus? How close to the octopus were you? Remember that was
the octopus is in the back corner. I mean, that's hard. I mean, because there was the Shining Mansion that was on the left side about midway. There was the octopus was in the far left near corner. The what else was over there?
Wait, small medieval village. Now, the question I have is the small medieval village. Was it just kind of different creations, kind of on the table, not necessarily like within like a Mills or base place setup? I can't remember because I know there was somebody I talked to last year that had something kind of, and it was up front. I remember seeing that. I'm trying to think if that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. And I suppose the dumb question I should have asked in the first place, were you just playing with Indie Lug last year? Half table on Mills. Jesse, you should have kept that map from 2025 Brickworld. We could have just pulled it up and seen where he was.
I don't know. Yeah, if you can go there. Yeah, because it says it's over.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Not going to really mess up my thing, but yeah, the floor plan was it was easy to sign in, and you do have to search for the thing and then log in, and they'll send you a code. And if you signed up for events, it put them on your schedule. That was really nice. Yeah, we'll need an interactive map someday where it's like...
Oh, 2 tables for center from Whistlock. Okay. Yeah. I know generally where you were, so...
Yeah, you might have been... I'm trying to think here. I want to say I thought I remember. Pandas. I'm looking at when Panda walk. There's our micro scale, and there's that. Did we walk? Which direction did he walk from there?
That's the ops. Well, no, I can do that.
Oh, things. I should probably have the screen up. There's the Miser brothers. Oh, across from Whistler Train. Okay, I might be able to find.
Oh,
Let's see
you were
here.
right next to us.
Yeah, so I'm currently looking at the Miser brothers right now on what Panda had done. So let me see if I can pull it up here and see. What's this?
Oh, it's still on Discord? Take a look at that.
I'm in the Iowa lug area here. Hold on. So I'm trying to think of where. I've got the video from last year with Panda doing the walkthrough, so maybe we'll stumble across what he had and be able to see it again. So here we shall see. Make it lucky.
We shall see what we shall see.
We shall.
That's not the right one. Darn it.
This is not my office.
Not yet.
There you go. Kind of weird. Let's see. Okay, Technic.
Kind of weird. Are you talking about me or Reed?
My mock.
Okay, there's our trains.
I'll give you an update here in a minute once I find the piece. A Technic pinhole holder and an axle holder on the other end, or an axle.
When we get to the other side of our layout here, train layout, we will see his stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's all we need to do. You're right.
Oh, it could be one of these. That would be. This would be back farther though.
If he had medieval, I definitely would have said, I would have told Pan, there's castle stuff. You gotta show us castle stuff, you know. Nothing else to torture Brett a little bit. So okay, you gotta come, Brett. See, you gotta get over here.
No, don't get lost. Yeah. That's the double axle one. No.
The double whack-a-mole.
Two axles, one pinhole. I need a single axle. Smaller piece might be.
I shall be employing a new castle building technique at Brickworld Chicago this year.
All right.
Alphonse, I'm looking at Friday Night Bricks number 371 live from Brickworld Chicago 2025. So Pandemonious Panda, John will walk the floor. We'll live. We won't do it like a full, but we'll hit like all the people from our panel. The panel wants to see something. We'll try to find something because it just did. I think we have like an hour of video of the floor. We don't shoot the whole floor. We just shoot portions of it. There's another
Pew,
YouTube channel that
pew.
shoots a lot of it. So
All right. Elephant ship upgrade. And claws. Icy claws.
yeah, I used
Trumpet your approvals.
I use some of those on the mechs I'll have this year.
Well, it doesn't. Beyond the Brick has a full run of the entire hall. That's the one to look at.
All except for
You
last
can
year.
just figure out where you're at. And
Yeah, all except for last year.
they didn't have one last year. Wow.
They
are. I am.
somehow mysteriously one half.
They are not focusing on what matters.
Yeah, something happened.
They're not focusing on what matters at the shows anymore, in my opinion.
One half of the video
Sadly.
disappeared. So,
Yeah,
so like when they walked, they did show our side. So when they walked up to the castle, like, oh, remember we saw these rainbow portals elsewhere in the hall? This is where they originate from. But yet we don't see the other ones. We don't see Jesse's. Now, granted, I think our video will show some like Jesse's buildings and some of that stuff because it was because of who we have on our panel and our co-hosts. We would shoot video of the people that we have on the show, or in the chat that want to see certain things.
Yep.
So we did show off some of that stuff. We just probably didn't show off a ton. You zooming in pretty good, so I'm not getting a lot of. Wait, hold on. And I interrupted with cheese.
Hello, Hoarder. How's it going?
Hello, Hoarder.
Hoarder, are you going to Chicago?
Okay, let's see here. Hold on. Yeah, we can come around here pretty soon here. Let's see your turn. Leave the train loop.
I can move that up one side. I think it'll be better. Ooh. Careful, dark brown is a little brittle also. I can move it up 2 studs.
Yeah, well, you got to make your decisions. Are you buying sets, or are you going to the other people's built stuff? So, yeah, buying stuff to build or looking at other people's builds. It's a hard question. Everyone answers it differently. Plus, it's much more expensive for some people to get there than it is for people like me and Reed, who are relatively close.
Oh, okay. There we go. We'll do that. That'll be easier. Okay. So you actually did survive. That's
Move it up 1 stud. I think it looks a little better.
Pandemonious Pando!
I got 5 more of these claw pieces. But sometimes less is more. I got 4
left.
Oh yeah. I talked to you, Founds. I thought your stuff looked really awesome. Here we go. We'll share it. Hopefully we won't get too much of a strike or anything. We're just going to show a little bit here. So
getting strike for showing your own video.
No, this is Beyond the Bricks one. We're just going to show his. Let's see here. We're showing this. So this is his right here, right? This was yours. I remember that. I remember talking to you. I talked to you a bit. That's it.
Oh yeah, you were
Yep. I remember that. I do remember that one. Yeah. As I probably hinted, I said, we sometimes will do collabs where we can just, drop stuff in if you ever want to just throw your stuff in with someone else too. So I probably hinted at that too, kind of type thing. I'm always recruiting. The Ice Bears always want.
I was going to say, Reed is always recruiting people to his collabs.
Always recruiting more people because the Ice Bears want more friends. They want more friends.
But the Ice Bears are greedy.
Yes, they are. They want lots of attention. You know.
Son of a gun! This thing is falling apart like that. Garbage.
Part error or builder error?
No, this should be holding together a whole lot better than it is. Pretty pathetic.
Oh yeah,
Trying something out, and the extremely poor grip on this piece, a lot worse than it should be.
No, Alphonse, yeah, it's hard. I mean, where you have 2,000 people this year, so it's not getting any easier. So, yeah, it's just making a mental block type thing. Possibly if it's somebody says the right thing, or if they give you something for free, you never know.
Who's giving you stuff for free, Reed?
Well, I sometimes will give out, badgers once in a while. Sometimes I put ice bears on trophies and give them away, like I did last year. But hopefully, I won't have to do that again because I really don't want to give away too many ice bears. Well, I don't want the army to get too low, of soldiers. Actually, I was going to look at something real quick here. Let me look at. Probably have it up here. Let's see here. Yeah, floor plans. Let's see here. This is what I was looking at. Oh no, I mean, where am I at? Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I do need to look at that. Yeah. They all begin with 3 of them begin with I, and I can't remember which one is which. Schedule. Inspiration. We're in the inspiration room for Friday Night Bricks. 400 square feet. It looks like 20 by 20 by 9. So
20 by 20.
20 by 20. Here, I'll show you. We're actually by the hotel. So we are in this room right here. So I think the escalators are like right here. And so these are all the rooms, kind of the rooms behind the escalators. I think the entrance to the elevators are kind of like over here. So yeah, so we're in this one right here. So this would be like the hallway, and then the ballrooms I think are right here. So like we're right there as you walk towards going to the elevator. So we're in the hotel area. He's got them all. He's got everything this year. It looks like. So yeah. So like if you put this like over here, and there's that hallway that kind of goes back, back behind this stuff for like the employees and stuff. We're like, yeah. So the doors, I think, between the hotel and the ballrooms is like right here. So we're like that first room right there. So at least that's where I'm at. So
I don't know. What main entrance is that?
Main entrance, I think, is to the hotel.
To the hotel.
To the hotel. I think. Remember, this would be like this. I think the circular area. This isn't a very good map, but like the entrance, and I think I want to say like that.
Why would you be in a room way over there?
Because that's what they got. I mean, because they're using all of the where are the other rooms at? They're using all these for like the drafts and stuff. I think all these other ones where we've been before.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean,
yeah, Utopia. Yeah, that's familiar. Okay,
yes,
so yeah,
this is where we were. This is where I was last year. Yeah, I think it's to the hotel. I'm pretty sure.
Because you got to go upstairs.
No, this is ground floor right here. This is ground floor. The escalators going up would be here, and the elevators are like over here, I think.
They're not on the map that way, though. You'd think that the escalator and the elevator would be on that map.
I thought there was a better map.
Go to the first floor, the whole first floor.
That's what I was trying to do.
Scroll back up. Scroll back up. Click on first floor.
That's what I did, and it gives me that first floor meeting rooms. So which is I think in the hotel. And then
What are the? Is there another? Is there just like a general map of the whole?
this is well, these are the Renaissance floor plans. So
Yeah. Can you just look at the floor plan, the whole floor plan, without it being broken up like that?
I was just trying to see if there was. Interactive floor plan. Let's see what this is. Oh, here we go. Okay, so here we go. See, this is it. This is
Okay.
it. So here's the convention center. Here's the ballrooms.
Yeah.
And here's that the where the parking and stuff where you come in.
Fancy, yeah, fancy drop-off entrance.
Yep. And then escalators are here.
Oh, those are the escalators. Okay, they're just not labeled. Okay.
Well, it says it labels them here for second floor. So escalators, elevators.
Mm-hmm.
And so so we're like right here. So like this is that one hallway. There's so like they'll be queuing people up for the frickin' garage sale here, and we'll be like right in here. So we're actually what does it say? Inspiration is like this one. Or no. Yeah, bathrooms are back here. So inspiration's here.
Oh yeah. Those bathrooms.
But it should be more than this little thing. I think it's got to almost be this whole thing, the way they've got it on the other ones. So it's like this area. Yeah, so they're using all these for stuff too. So which isn't bad for us because it's better than being kind of on the second floor, kind of where we get missed unless you're up there.
Yeah.
So this is like we're gonna have like major traffic area this year, so that might be kind of cool. So we'll see.
Yeah, if people are walking
back and forth,
back and forth across that hallway, not across the Skyway thing, the second floor.
I mean,
walkway.
Well, with as many people as we have, hopefully they'll be walking everywhere. So yeah. Well, the garage sale will be on the ground floor there in probably Schaumburg West.
The garage sale on Friday night also?
Yep, 6 to 8. Schaumburg West. So they'll probably be queuing right along the hallway, maybe through the doors and right in front of us. So maybe, well, they won't be queuing before the show. So they'll be queuing before we start. But if they see us setting up, maybe they'll ask or something. Like, what are you guys doing? Yeah. So, yeah, it should be good. This is the one I got to remember. This is the one I got a thumbnail. I got a thumbnail, that guy. So, yeah.
All right, I got to look for another one of those inverted.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I mean, Alphonse, he's got it all this year. I mean, all the ballrooms, everything. It keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, so lots of activities, lots of stuff to do, lots of fun, lots of people to see, people to meet.
Is that it? Yes.
People to heckle like Kevin.
All right. More claw pieces.
What?
I don't know if that's too much.
Which ones did you just add?
These ones going this way.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Looks good. There's no such thing as too much.
I wanted to incorporate those because they're kind of part of the Mammoth vehicle, the Chima vehicle. That's where they came from. So Cool. Looks like I could put something there. Maybe just oh, here's one in dark brown. Shit. Nice. Is there two of those?
Kevin, you doing some beer drinking or something? I hear lots of bottles being moved around.
Very good. No, I'm actually boiling broth
Oh,
with spotted cow.
but looking for that perfect beer to put with the broth.
Beer
Well,
brats.
most beers will work, but spotted cow is I like to use.
I got some of that in the fridge. I got to remember to buy stuff for Brian when
I had some Ellsworth cheese curds this week.
Very good.
They have a cell tower going in, so I've been driving to Ellsworth once last week and once this week. It's only an hour away, but in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Didn't get
Well, we're known for our cheese curds, that's for sure.
That's like the national capital of cheese curds, supposedly.
Yep, they are.
Ellsworth.
And often, well, they might say they are.
They might say they are.
I've never heard of them.
Right. Yeah, they are kind of on the west side here, way over here.
lots of good choices. I mean, I like the ones I can get down south here, which actually reminds me, I'll probably have to get some here in the next week or two if I want to bring some with me. It's too much stuff going on, too close. Okay, so around here. That much fun, huh?
Yeah. Just digging for Technic pin pieces.
Technic what?
Technic connection pieces.
I That was the other thing
I
I was
found one
thinking.
in dark brown. Since the ship is all dark brown, if I can find one more, it'll be matching. Oh, there it is. Oh, shit. Yeah, maybe that tiny little piece.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so now I can put that in dark brown. Match the ship. Yeah, that's better.
And the goal would be to do, you said D&D like after we do an hour, whatever, 2 hours of Friday night is what you're thinking for?
Yeah, we can do it at 8 o'clock or 8 o'clock ish.
Somewhere there. Okay.
If you do, or 9 o'clock.
Yep. Fine. Sounds good.
Whatever. So you're doing 7 to 9.
I put in 7 to 10, but I mean, that was before anything was going on. So I mean, in the end,
and chances are we'll just play in that room.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that way you even get more traffic for people to kind of see what's going on. Learn a little bit about what we do. I mean, that's kind of
Yeah, if there's another table, it'll give you and other people other things to talk about.
Yep.
If the stream is just doing its chat and stuff.
Well, chances are too is I'm guessing Panda will probably walk the floor a little bit. So the goal will be to pinpoint where maybe even make it go faster. Pinpoint where the certain areas are that we definitely want to hit ahead of time, possibly too. So.
Excellent. All right, I think I'm going to put some cheese slopes on top here.
Cheese. He said cheese.
If I have dark brown, I have normal brown. Here's the dark brown. There's 1, 2.
It's just so amazing when we're looking for certain parts. Like, man, I should have something like that. How come I don't have that? How come I can't find that?
That's why you organize your parts, Reed.
No, I have a whole bin of 1x1 square plates, and I'm like, I found like only a couple in there. I'm like, man, I mean, and I was looking through the sets that they were in, and I'm like, those are the days of like grab bags and stuff. I should have a bunch of those. I just can't find them. So either they're still, and that's why I looked on the bottom of the one bin here that I think is one of the ones that still kind of hasn't finished the rough sort. I was like, well, they're not in there. Or I didn't see very many in there. I'm like, oh crap, I don't know where they're at.
Yeah, those corner cheese slopes will be great once they actually make them in more colors.
Corner cheese slope.
Yeah, there are convex and concave corner cheese slopes, I believe, in black and red. With Speed Champion set last year, I don't know if they made more than that yet.
Okay. I don't remember that because we have the 4-sided pyramid piece.
Yeah, it's been out for a couple of years now. But there's a cheese slope that's sloped on 2 sides now, where it comes to a point on the back corner of the plate or of the wedge. I think there's a concave one as well, but I'm not positive.
I haven't seen that. So that's a new piece. All right, let's use some dark brown.
Red is concave only, according to Alphonse.
I got an idea here. Stack these up here.
Yeah, when those hit light blade and dark blade, I will be very happy.
Yeah.
What's nice how the color schemes correspond with Castle and with Star Wars, because the grays work in both themes. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, I saw New Elementary's post on new parts coming out tomorrow on Bricks and Pieces. This is the first time in probably 6 months at least, if not a year, that I haven't wanted a single part off of that enough to buy any parts tomorrow. It's a whole bunch of curved slopes and kind of odd colors.
Yeah.
It's mostly Pokemon parts.
Nothing to float your boat tomorrow.
No, last month was the Ninjago Tales and a couple other things. The month before that was... What was the month before that? Too long ago, sadly. I think there were just some minifigure parts and stuff. I thought there was something. Yeah, the Speed Champ sets are some of the best designed Lego sets out there right now. I really enjoy building them more than almost any other set. Well, I don't build many sets anymore. I only build Speed Champions these days because they're done so well. Although I feel like they're starting to degrade in quality with the last year or the stuff that's just been released. It seems like they're getting a little more... I don't know. I feel like they're making them smaller with the newest release.
Just waiting on the shopping street band people. Awesome.
Is that the Main Street set, or are those like the band figures and stuff? Yes, it is. I think that 4x4 wedge that kind of, it's either a 2x2 or a 3x3, and then it wedges down at a 45-degree angle. I believe I thought I saw that in the parts coming out tomorrow, but I could be wrong. I thought there was a wedge of some sort. Maybe it wasn't reddish brown. Maybe it was another earthy color.
Band purple torso.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say if the new CMF one would work, I just needed the tubas. So I've got red ones, for a band, if you needed some of those. Yeah, it's terrible when orders get lost and you need it like super important items. That's not a good thing.
All right, we need to get a couple axle pieces on there.
Ooh, need those for a gingerbread dress. 2 wedges are from the Orange Cat. Oh, nice.
I should lock that in there too. Lock that in. We need inverted slope, 1x2 inverted slope. Ooh, I have dark brown and 1x2 slopes. Where's inverted? not in the same bin?
Let's see here.
Band to its own bin?
I don't have purple band figures, but I do have my purple horde figs that all have purple torsos that I might be able to dig up. I don't think I have the purple horde here. They're probably in storage, but let me see if I can figure out what torsos they are. I know they were the old witch one from BAM a long time ago. Or the scarecrow one.
On there. Let's put black on there. All right, there's two. But put this on there without breaking anything. Let's put two of these on here.
Medium nougat's not bad, but not enough for me to place a specific order. I like the dark red ferns, but I have no use for them right now. Because I don't believe ferns come in dark red in the wild. I don't see another use for them currently, so.
And another one of these. Nope. So, Reed, I got to be a barbarian on Friday night.
Oh
And
yeah,
you lived to
Drax,
tell
the barbarian.
you lived to tell a tale.
Yeah,
You live to raid another day.
level 1 survived. I didn't land any of my axe hits.
None?
No.
That sounds like my dwarf artificer. The first night he didn't hit a damn thing.
Yeah, the coolest move I had, I jumped over a campfire and threw my hand axe at the same time. But I missed.
Oh, you were trying to be too acrobatically skillful.
I made the jump, and it didn't negate the attack roll. I just didn't hit. But I gave the guy a big bear hug and tried to keep him, interrogate him, and then it was just like some goblins on the road.
Just some goblins, huh? Well, that's cool.
But yeah, I got to rage and all that good stuff. Oh, that cheese slope broke.
Hmm?
The cheese slope broke.
What?
But it's in place.
Mm.
Split right down the middle, I can tell.
Yeah, I was split 1 by 2 reddish brown plates the other night. So, I know exactly how that goes.
I like that as well, Alphonse, but I can't see using those dark red ferns for autumn trees because fir trees wouldn't go dark red like that, and that's the only way I use the ferns and trees. I have yellow, orange, and red 5x6 and 3x5 or 3x4 tree leaves for autumn, but yeah, I have a hard time using the ferns. I use them for regular trees, but not or green trees. What's the 3-leaf plate? Is that like the 1x1 with the 3-leaf prongs coming off of it? Because they, for the past couple of years, they've been charging on what they think they can make, not what it costs them to make it anymore. So they started increasing prices ridiculously on some of the Monkey Kid or some of the Monkey Kid headpieces and things that use barely any plastic at all. Like you'll have a small piece that's smaller than a 1x1 brick that costs $8. That's not dual molded or anything. So they've been increasing prices and using bricks and pieces more as a revenue generator instead of an easy way for us to get parts. So, okay, that's coming out in dark red. I didn't realize that. I suppose I didn't realize we didn't have that yet. That would be decent. That would be a part worth getting. But no, they're generally they're still decently priced for parts, but a lot of the minifigure parts have got up substantially just because they're minifigure parts. So, and then there are certain parts that some of the Technic and other parts will be like $3 or $4 a piece for no good reason. So, yeah, I just think they're using it to make more money, sadly.
Got it. Alrighty.
Alrighty then.
All right.
Yeah, added some more details and kind of cleaned it up a bit. In the back here, added these cheese slopes to kind of hide some of the Technic parts. And didn't have anything going on in this little space here. Build that in. Put more cones on here. Use the Technic pieces double-sided. I suppose I could do the same thing back here. Right there. Unused. It's breaking right now.
Looks good though.
Yeah. Got my Chima. Mad Lib.
Yeah.
All done. I got to mount it on that little stand. I think I want to try to do it at like an angle, a swoosh angle.
Use some of either the Technic curved beam, maybe in clear, or the long post type thing. A lot of good elements to do that with, that's for sure.
God, those pins on top could probably be. I was thinking of putting the chocolate dragon on here somewhere, but more of a reddish brown. Could be a little like
that sounds delicious. Johnny G, welcome to the show.
Put it as like a hood piece in the front.
Oh, that's your hood ornament? I like it.
Yeah, still a good way to get the parts, though.
That's your hood ornament. Yeah, I like that.
I think I want to put it even higher up front. I'm gonna
Chocolate Dragon from the Baker CMF, or Baker CMF, and the most recent CMF series.
Yeah, the Chocolatier.
What are we on? 29.
29. Yeah, Chocolatier.
Yeah, not Baker. Sorry.
That's okay. I got chocolate cats and
chocolate. Not really sorry. I was saying that to be polite, Reed.
Yeah, chocolate cats, chocolate dogs.
How's Australia doing, Johnny? Whatever part of Australia you're in.
Right, we're going to extend the front here. Put that on there, and then I guess we'll do maybe a headlights if I have dark brown.
I don't think they make headlights in dark brown.
No? Okay.
I don't think so, but I'm not positive. I don't remember ever seeing that part in dark brown.
Okay.
And I'm a fan of dark brown. I just wish there were more parts in it.
I've got reddish brown. I've got dark red. I could go clear for what I'm doing. That would be acceptable.
Oh,
got this color, nougat, nougat headlight.
Oh yeah,
that must have been the last thingamajig order.
Headlight brick in brown or reddish brown.
All right, we'll use clear, and then we'll put a jumper plate on it. Jumper plates, I don't think are dark brown either. Books. But I'm putting a red brown chocolate dragon on there, so. All right, let's see what this looks like. Jumper, or headlight, jumper.
That's fine. We're all fine here now. How are you?
There we go.
It could always be
that. How about that? There's a nice spot for the chocolate dragon.
Come on.
Elephant ship mascot. Too bad it's not dark chocolate, dark brown.
Sounds
This
pretty
part
good.
is drooping a little bit. Once it's in place, it shouldn't, stop messing around with it. It should be fine.
Quit messing around with it, Jesse.
Yeah. I'm adding details. I think I'm done. I need to mount it, so I think I'll see what I can do to put some sort of Technic angle on there. This thing's hollow too, so it could be like a mountable.
Yeah, Hoarder, I keep running into that. People will just say, "Oh, here's a refund. I already shipped it," not asking if it's the part you ordered from or the reason you ordered from their store in the first place.
Dang it.
And I've also had people recently that's like, "Oh, we're missing 50 of the part you ordered 80 of. Sorry, here's your refund."
50
50.
of 80. Holy crap.
Yeah.
I'd say your inventory system needs some work. Just a little bit.
Wait, I want those Orange Energy Blasts, Hoarder. Are you ordering those on me and driving up the price for what I need?
Shouldn't tell them what you're building. Buy up all your parts. That's gone.
It's the part they lure you in with to place the order, but they don't actually have it. It's the too good to be true part, right?
It's the bait and switch.
Yep. It's a part and switch.
Clickbait. Or you can get you to click to their store and then they're not going to have it. Baiting. Because they know you can't live without it. I hear brick. I hear brick.
All right, much more stable. And then you take unnecessary risks here, Kevin.
Well, you can. We don't recommend it. 3 times in a row. Ooh, sucks, Hoarder. It is not good. $14. Luckily, they just run out of parts while I'm got stuff sitting in their cart. I haven't placed the order yet. I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm not. Guess I can empty that cart. That's all I wanted from that store.
That's annoying when that happens.
Well, I mean, it's one of those ones where I'm just sitting on stuff sitting on my cart, going, okay, I think I'll get that.
From days, weeks, months ago.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, okay, I'll get to that the next check or something, and then it's like, and I don't do it, and I'm like, oh, it's gone. Well, okay, I can empty that cart. All I was hoping for is that stuff, and I guess we'll take that.
Yeah. Porter and Zissou, that's where it's like, if that happens on one of these where I order specifically for that part, I'm considering sending it back and saying, nope, I don't want that. You pay for shipping, send it back. So, because you can't just not have the part and send it out without asking. So we'll see. All right. Well, I didn't get done didn't do any work on the build I intended to work on, but I got pretty nice progress on the build I wasn't intending to work on. So progress either way, even if it wasn't the progress I wanted.
Cool. I got pretty far on mine. I'm getting all my wood stuff. I'll have to go back through and do all the snow, but I got all the wood. Most of the wood. I got 3 left to do here that I'm going to do here in the next minute or so, and then I'm pretty much good. I was gonna put a gatehouse or like a switch tower here, and I think that's gonna get a wash for here. Maybe Train Fest might see it, but at this point I don't think I'm gonna get it. It'd be pretty basic anyways, but I don't think I'm gonna get it done. Cool. As long as you got something done.
Yep. Well, I definitely made progress. It's something I would have had to build anyways, and now I can do some final top of the build work tomorrow or the next day. So, but I got to get my airship done. That's the only build I still have significant work left on, other than the 5 builds I haven't started yet.
5 builds you haven't started yet. Oh, I should get working on it.
Yeah, I've got 3 for a collab that are pretty easy that won't take me long, but I just haven't started on them yet. And then 2 or 3 other bigger builds that will largely be plant-based that I haven't started on, but those never take me long. So.
I'm wondering if I just messed something up earlier. Maybe I did.
I got a little further in this elephant ship, so that's good. I just need to mount it. First attempt failed.
Yeah, Hoarder, I do like to see other people sorting, but I wouldn't ever want to use anyone else's sorting process other than mine. I like the way mine are sorted. I know where to find them. There might be some storage technique options that I would like, but otherwise, I sort things the way I want to sort them and the way it works best for me when I build.
Because it could be round. Round. What it is. Good jumper.
That track does not like those 1x1s. That looks better. Okay, I messed up. I had messed up somehow. Let's do this, I guess. That'll work.
Okay, if I do that, or if I just get rid of that.
Yes, I definitely agree, Hoarder. People can have really good ideas for things to use and organizing stuff that I would never have thought of. There are definitely some unique containers that I've gotten before Reed's seen my storage in my basement. There's some really nice finds I've found that work really well.
Yep. You guys want to break into my sets. I want to break into his area just to take all his bins.
Yeah. Well,
all his sweet bins he's got for organizing stuff. That's what I want.
Those bins I got from the learning shop.
Oh yeah,
those hard or what were those PVC containers that are stackable that I use for my really big parts. Those are probably the best find I've ever had for Lego storage, I would think. Everything else is somewhat interchangeable, but those are the
really nice to figure out what brand name those are and find them again or something.
So if I ever see them again, I will let you know, Reed. Yeah, one of these nights I'll go through my storage and talk through some of that stuff, Hoarder.
He's got, I mean, it's, and each person's, farther, in different stages of organization. I mean, I've got some decent organization. I can still walk and build mills and build stuff and just grab bins and go crazy. Like, obviously, with the track stuff, I can do pretty.
He kicked himself.
Oh, where'd Reed go? Oh. Hey, Reed, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us tonight.
I hit the wrong button on my mouse, rolled myself right back out. No, but
your mouth has buttons?
Yeah, my mouse has weird buttons. No, but like with the stuff, the one stuff I'd love to find is like more of the 1x1 reddish brown plates, and I couldn't find those, but might not have a lot, or if I do, they're at the bottom of bins. So yeah, so. But no, so I mean, some stuff I can do pretty easily. Mills and stuff I can build in a half a heartbeat because I just have tons of parts. But some things you can find and some things you can't. And some things organized, some stuff's not.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, I have to get going, folks.
Okay, night.
Thank you very much, Reed, for setting this up.
Who knows?
It was enjoyable.
And who knows? Might end up doing more of them. You just never know. You just let me know.
I will. Thanks for joining us, Jesse.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zistu and Alphonse and Johnny G and Haley and Moto and anyone else I'm missing for joining us tonight.
Thanks for popping in and keeping us company.
We'll see you in Chicago.
We'll see.
And yes, Horder Acro Mills is a very good thing as well.
Oh, that's all. Oh, that's where the lights.
And stream.
It's fine. Well, I mean, we'll hopefully see everybody here in another couple of days too. I mean, I do need to
Friday night break.
I do need to set up, like I was saying, I got to set up my show for Chicago because I think they want like a description for probably the program or whatever, because there isn't really much of one up there, but so probably do some of that too. But yeah, no, fun stuff.
I got a janky little mounted device here. I don't know that I should. I'll probably Larry this thing to hold it up.
Oh, you're gonna Larry it? Oh, here, then we definitely gonna put you on. Oh, that's not bad. What is that? Just kind of like one of those pillars going down in there?
Built a nice pillar, and then I just put a Technical, so it's just loose on here right now, but I want it to rock at an angle.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. It seems kind of janky.
Well, I mean, it looks cool. I mean, like you said, I mean, it's all about how you do it. I mean, if it's somewhat sturdy.
I can really mount that in at just the slightest angle. I think maybe what I'll try is I'll put something else on there.
Oh, it definitely looks good.
Is it like the hinged part or something?
Oh, okay. Maybe a ball and some kind, maybe even a ball and ball joint type thing or something too. Maybe to kind of also.
It could be mixled.
Mixel joints or something. Maybe to kind of also have maybe a little bit of a
mixel ball joint. Yeah, that's actually the best idea.
Well, we can thank Moto for that. That's kind of that's his jam. Those ball joints, but I mean they do work pretty dang good if you're trying to come up with an angle. I was trying to build something with that a while back. I couldn't do it as well as he was doing it, but you got to play, you got to try. Never hurts to at least try to see, hey, can I make this work? Can I make it look as smooth and as well as Moto did? It's just
okay. So if I don't do this, put a couple more plates on there, add some mixel joint.
That or even a mixel joint or something the right color too that maybe you could add as an extra angled support or something too if you like the or something for added support of some kind. It's just kind of extra.
Well, it's first attempt, a little janky. All right, now I'm gonna mess with this.
I was gonna say, isn't that how it works? The first version is you pull a Larry or a Moto and it falls and disintegrates, and then when you get to that second one, you're like, okay, I think I figured this out. No, I'm not gonna be dropping this, or at least you don't drop. What did I drop the other day? I dropped something, but it didn't break. I think I dropped one of my rail cars or something. It just kind of was okay or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sturdy. It's all plates, so it doesn't,
Yeah, that's. Oh, this would be good though. Plan B.
So it should be. That should be fun. I look forward to at least seeing what it's like to be with those guys. Because who knows? Maybe it'll be one of those things in futures. I'll do my Chima collab. Maybe do something with the train guys. Something with my.
Oh, I'll be over there next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on it.
I mean, that's. I mean, it's one of those things where I think with the train stuff, I think the way it works too is I think a module can win an award. It doesn't necessarily have to be like, because that's technically, a multitude of different people's stuff. So I think they've got it. So actually a module could actually win an award, not necessarily have to be like a whole layout. Because I think that's kind of what's almost shifting. It's almost shifting that way just for the simple fact that then the lug doesn't have to plan a whole layout. You just, whoever wants to do something, just, the train guys, they've got this huge layout, just build you don't even have to build a big section then. You just build like a curve or a small straight,
Mm-hmm.
Some of these guys have these huge yards too, which will be kind of entertaining to see too, So I gotta add my rolling stock to their list. And seeing if there's running times at all, if they've got any kind of a timetable for when certain trains run. They mentioned train stations. I'm like, oh man, I guess I should have built one of those stopping at a train station over my area, but I forgot to do it. So, yeah, I think it'll be fun. I mean,
yeah,
definitely. And I've, and over the years you've met. Probably all, those that like trains, we probably all met all the people that are over there already. Most of them, anyways. So it's just a matter of kind of just getting to spend the whole show over there with them, So because my part of the collab for my lug is pretty small, so I just did one section for that. So probably the smallest amount of stuff I've done for a collab for our group to date, in terms of the last few have always been a lot bigger sections. So we tested it. It looks like it's going to work. Looks like it's going to be pretty sweet. So we'll see what it looks like at the show. Nobody ever tells you that if you're going to get into this hobby, you need an entire basement for it. I keep trying to upgrade to give myself more space, but then my collection grows and the space is gone again. First world problems. Well, I mean, to me, it's one of those things where my sister's talking about saying if I want to try to get the stuff here to the house. And I'm like, well, I still would need a storage, probably not for Lego stuff, but I would probably still need like all my stuff that was in my apartment, stuff that I, probably would need, when life gets a little bit farther, but yeah, it's one of those things where maybe I'd need the whole basement. Just like, where do you think I learned my pack rating skills from? It comes from your parents. And so my mom's got a lot of stuff here. So, I would need the whole basement. Problem is we have a couch here. There's a couch behind me that folds out to a bed. So if somebody comes to visit, they need the couch. Might need the couch. And it's kind of like, well, crap. I'm thinking I want like all the wall space, all of it. Dartboard would have to come down. All these pictures would have to come down. Clock would have to come. The barometer over there, whatever that is, would have to come down. It's just like I would need it all. I need it all. But it would have to stay cleaner than my current storage is. That's for sure. My mom definitely would not let it get to be as bad as my storage is. My storage is pretty bad. Because you start a project and then you don't take it all apart. You start another project, you don't take that all apart. You know how to build sets. I have to start trading in my sets. The BAM does have a nice they do have a tree house, which actually I think would be more effective for trees and stuff for my stuff rather than the Ewok village, which I have built. And probably the Ewok village I'd probably get more money for anyways too. So I'm gonna probably go. Might go to 10 and then we'll probably call it. So see how much of this I can get done. I got this whole open section to do too. But now, does Twin Lug have any kind of a train layout this year at Chicago or anything?
What?
Twin Lug or the other group up there? Either of them have a layout this year at Chicago or not?
No, not as a group.
No, not as a group.
That's what I'm saying. Next year, we're trying to get done for Chattanooga, but I don't think it's going to be ready.
Is that the NMRA show?
Yeah. Yeah, we're targeting that, but I don't know, man.
This is all stuff you'd have to build in addition to what you already have on display at the museum type thing, right?
Yeah, the whole traveling layout that is separate. And I meant to take a picture, but maybe I did. Let's see. Not really. I think somebody else did.
Now, does the group would the group have its own tables then for that traveling layout then, or would
we would have one corner piece like you're doing for
okay.
That's what we're working on. I mean, it's 60 base plates, you know.
Yeah.
And it's all built up on, you know, it's to drop down to a river, so it's all built up.
Oh, yeah. That's.
And then my Schmidt Brewery is going to go on there. That's the plan.
60 base plates?
Six. Yeah, it's 6 deep and 10 across.
Oh, 10 across. Okay, yeah, I got. I got
a big gray 15-inch base plate.
Oh, gray base plates too. I think I've got. Yeah, I'm 60 by 60 and 60 by 60. So.
Yeah, ours is like 7.5 feet by.
Yeah, the more I build, the more tables I need. I'm actually maxed at whatever will fit on 5 tables right now, and one's a stubby, so I got to see how well that works at Chicago. So, but for Train Fest, I'm going to do 60 by 60 curve, and then I'm going to do a 30 by 90 straight. So. Because I want my whole switch yard, because my train will not fit. The small train might fit there. My big train won't fit at Chicago within my own switch yard. So siding will not fit. So a little bit too big.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just put it on there flat. How do we hang on? I guess I can just lift that. The more I tinker around with that angle,
Oh, to support it.
yeah, the less strong it's. I need to flip this over already so it can stud into it. So I guess that'll be cool in a pin. Back to the weak little axle and pin technique.
Well, I'm sure you'll find the technique that looks and works the best. So.
At least this is because I have to reverse the studs because the bottom side is actually studs down. The bottom of the ship has studs facing downward.
Oh. Built with multiple techniques.
Yeah, lots of. Whoa. Okay.
Lots of snot, huh?
I think that'll work. Oh, it's still wobbly. I'll say something about that. I could put it on 2. I need to stud that down is what I need to do. Okay, how do I do that? I think it needs a...
Needs a magical touch, huh?
Yeah. Or maybe just an axle instead of this. And then go into a couple each way. Okay, this should stabilize it.
Of course, somebody at work was like, "Oh, you should write like a text message within the rails," and I'm like, my goal right now is just to get this thing done.
What the hell is like?
So many channels are just. This is a set that I bought and built, but it's gotten so incredibly boring. I mean. And we'd usually, if luckily we're talking, if we're not talking much, we'd play a little bit of music in the background, but hopefully we're keeping you at least a little bit entertained. This show's always been more or less about mocking, more or less sets. We'll build sets, but it's, the sets always lead to mocks, basically. It gives us ideas for stuff we're going to end up building later on for bigger and better things. So. Because we'll build a set, on the show maybe occasionally. It's kind of something to do. Well, if we're not in prime show building time frame, that's when we're building sets. As we move closer to Brickworld, BrickCon, all the different shows, then we're like really building towards like mocks. Like you're seeing me, I'm working on what I'm displaying in Chicago, and so it's like I'm frantically finishing what I need to finish. So and it, so it looks good, God only knows it's so awesome just playing with 1x1 white studs, I'll tell you.
All right, I have solid ship. It's not rocking or pivoting or
just said. Is that what you originally had? Was the solid? Is that what you originally had? Was the straight solid shaft there, or does that?
No, I was playing around with all kinds of stuff.
Oh, okay. But I thought you had it like that when you first started. Was a nice solid shaft.
It was sitting on there, and
okay,
but it wasn't connected because it's studs meeting studs.
Oh, okay. And now it's nice and solid. Huh? Looks good.
Yeah, maybe I can lower that into. I should lower that into the thicker pillar, right?
Oh, okay.
Should I, or is it?
You mean get the ship a little bit closer to kind of the ground?
Yeah, well, or I could build that up.
It's an elephant ship, right?
Yeah.
Elephant ship. So I guess it just depends on what, if the pillar is just for support or if it's actually adding, like if you're dropping, like if you said you're dropping chi out of it.
Well, it's probably gaining energy.
Okay.
It's giving the ship its chi energy.
Oh, okay. So it's okay. So it's harnessing the chi energy to give it flight. Yeah, that it looks fine. That's
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
Well, maybe on Friday when we've got even a larger audience, you can pick their brains. That's what we do. We pick their brain on the castle, and they come with good ideas. That's kind of what we do. Give them a chance to kind of see what they think. Damn. I think it looks good, but it's definitely
Thanks. I'm good. I'm settled on if that's it, and I need to pack it up and bring it in. I'm good. I lost a black cheese slope from the Flexagon.
So you're raising the bar while so many others were lowering it. Well, it helps to have people like Jesse, and we've had Moto. We've got really awesome, great builders in terms of massively good snot builders. I'm not a big snot builder. My studs are on top on this one. So, but to have all the good snot builders, we got Larry, everybody that's on here, Kevin, that's the thing. You're learning stuff, but you're also learning about parts. You're gonna see. We're showing you what we're building. I have no reservation about showing you Hope Castle. Hope Castle's been around for so long. It's like, I'm changing it, but it's, now granted, there are stuff that a lot of these collabs people are working towards. Yes. Like the one I'm with Whistler, I'm not showing it specifically because it's not mine. I'm not organizing it. So I don't really want to discuss it, but that's the thing, you want a lot of stuff to be a surprise. And so it's definitely worthy of, coming. It's definitely the biggest show. So once you're able to get to Chicago, you'll probably get hooked. So just be aware of that. Fair warning. Once you come, you're probably going to get hooked like the rest of us. Been hooked since 2012. So yeah, see, that side is not very heavy. There's not much holding it on the table there. So, but yeah, Ralph's doing okay. He is. He's doing some camping. He's outfitting his stuff. So he might be on this week. It's possible. I know he's they're doing stuff. So it's one of those things where he's as far as I can tell, he had some. I think he did have, and he can tell. I think he had a cancer that came back. The back is still there. It's still kind of giving him some trouble. So, but yeah, so. Sounds like Bricklock had some stuff happen, but yeah, this it's like Ralph. I'm sure he'll be making an appearance again. He did, yeah, because I think he said he did something to get the Wi-Fi, set up in the campers. So on the trips that they're going on, they will definitely join in. So yeah. Oh yeah. It's just the back. The back is kind of the big thing. He's still kind of dealing with that. So but yeah, we'll see him. We'll see him on. So yeah, because I think I talked to him. We texted back and forth this last weekend, and I said, "Hey, you're missed." When Kevin wasn't there for those couple shows, it was like, Kevin, you're being missed, buddy. So it's you guys speak. I pass on the messages. We're a team. Everybody gets used to who's here and what's going on and everything that we do. So I don't know. We're gonna probably ended at 10, which means I might have at least my track done. I won't have this section, but this, and then I'm changing it was a path for Elsa's sleigh, or Kristoff's sleigh, but I'm going to do 2 rows for skis, so I'll have some ice bears just skiing through there. So, but if I can finish the track look, which is what I'm shooting for, which I think looks good for me, I think everybody's going to be going, oh my God, that's too much work. I show people like, oh my God, I don't think I could do that. They just give up. I can't give up.
Probably give these guys weapons that are on the ground, huh?
Yeah. If they're flying somewhere where they might encounter some enemies.
Well, I got 2 guys on the ground.
Oh, okay.
And then the big fig elephant is in the ship. And the guys on the ground could be holding some sort of ice weapon.
Yep. Because they're probably going to encounter something.
Always something to add. Where's that awesome blue sword that you had? Prontero. Might have to steal Prontero's sword.
That's fine.
Where is he?
Oh, is that? Are you thinking the one from the Dreams series?
Yeah.
Yeah, those were good swords. I actually think I ordered some of those. So. They aren't cheap either. Those are kind of pricey swords these days.
I remember.
Like, man, I need to go to conventions. I don't know the majority of this community. Even I've seen their builds. Luckily you get to see a lot of them that we bring on the show. Haley's, I think, because she's still working on hers. Like I said, I think she said she's waiting till she truly gets her Back to the Future done to the point where she feels really good about the whole thing. To me, I'm guessing the history of all 3 movies. She'll probably bring it to Chicago or something in some way or form, type thing. So it's just, to me, like we do say on the show, it's like if you're going to come to like a Chicago or something first time, just, either, especially if you're driving a long way, just bring something small. Bring a small mock, like you hear us talk about like the collab and the collabs we work on and stuff. You just, you find one of the ones that we're working on and say, hey, can I build for that? And, hopefully it'll be up your interest level, and you build just something small and bring it along and you're good to go. Luckily the nice thing is you do have lots of friends, through this community. So if you bring it, and it doesn't survive very well, there's plenty of us to help you rebuild it, because those of us that definitely would drive, ours generally survive pretty well. But anybody's flying, we're here to help. That's so bring something small, and that's like even my small one the first year disintegrated. So I was like, I'm never flying with a mock again, and have not flown with a mock since. So, I just but generally the castle's too big anyways. So. Yeah, Hoarder, you'll have to let us know how that Brick Fair Baltimore goes or whatever. Just see. I mean, East Coast would definitely be a trek for pretty much anybody, but I mean, at some point, I'd love to get out there, come out and check out one of those. Been out there once, but love to go out to a different one. It's one Todd shows, so it should still be good. Just like you said, just a new venue, new area type thing. So he runs a good show. Oh, I'm spilling snow. How long do you guys play in person? How long was your session when you guys played this last week?
Yeah, kind of the usual 3+ hours.
That's cool.
Started at 7:38 and went till midnight or so. I don't think we went past midnight, so yeah, about 3.5.
That's good.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. And
Feels good to be a player again, right? All right.
yeah, definitely feels different.
Just got to work on your rolls. You hit a little bit more. That's all. You know.
Yeah, I only get one roll.
Well, I actually remember check the Barbarian too, because I thought I saw something we had that we get it at some. There was something about maybe getting the better of 2 rolls, but I don't remember what that was. So I have to go back and look at that myself. So
Yeah, no, I got Savage Attacker, but like I said, I didn't hit nothing.
no, but I thought there was something. I thought I was even looking at something at mine, but you're level 1, so maybe it was something like at level 4 or something, where I get to like actually pick the better of 2 rolls, but I never used it because I think I forgot I had it or something. So, and that's kind of the kicker too, is just remembering what you get to do, you know, because you get the heat of battle, and you kind of forget some of the key essences of what you get, and so then you're like, oh crap, I forgot I had that. You know, that's the biggest thing, is just always remembering what you can do. And even with all the multiple tabs, you sometimes get lost. You're like, oh man, I forgot I could have done this. We were still doing that at the end of up to level 20 when we were still with Chaos Crew, I think, still missing some of this. Didn't land the attack, but looked good missing, huh? What Zizu said, yeah. That's what it sounds like.
That's what I had. Yeah, I jumped over a fireplace or a campfire and threw my hand axe and missed, but it looked good. It was cinematic. All right, we got a couple icy weapons now. So, do it for me.
That's fine.
That's it for me tonight.
It's fine. Yep, you're good. You're good. I'm just gonna build till I finish my little last bit of track section here, and then I'm gonna be done for the night. So I'm gonna be up a little bit earlier than normal tomorrow, but I should be fine. I'm just gonna haven't been drinking too much Mountain Dew tonight, so should be falling asleep.
Right. Yeah,
hopefully my dreams won't be as crazy as it was the one morning where I didn't want to get out of bed because I wanted to fix the mistakes I made during my dreams. So Or fix the mistakes I saw in my dream. So that's fine. No, we'll see.
Yeah, looks good. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, we'll see you whenever we see you. Yeah. Have a good night, Jesse.
Thanks.
And then there was me. Well, actually, now you get more of me. So basically, we're, as you can see, we're texturing. So I mean, this section's done. This section's pretty much done. I mean, there's tiles underneath here, so I can't really do anything with the curve. So it'll still look decent. I mean, there's enough snow here that'll take it, so it's and so I'm just working on this section back here, just still trying to add the snow. So the snow just here, I'm just trying to give it that look that the ballast is maybe hidden a little bit. I think when you look at it, I mean, the whole thing, I think it's going to have the look it's going to have. I'm hoping everybody kind of does like it. I mean, I do. Thankfully, I still have another bag. So, I mean, I have gone through close to probably almost 6,000 of these studs. And luckily I have three double and 3 singles, of sections that would still need this done, the track ballast for the train show in November. I'm going to have to order some more parts. Definitely some more 1x1 reddish brown plates. I might be able to dig out some more of the 1x1 dark brown. I think I have some of those. That my 1x1 bin, I have lots of tan. That's why I added tan. Some of my other sections might not have as much tan on them, some of the early ones. But the tan, hopefully doesn't ruin the look. I mean, definitely brown and brown, but I thought maybe some black, So we'll see what everybody thinks. But I guess it really doesn't really matter what everybody thinks as long as it looks cool. The kids give me some oohs and ahs. I mean, that's really all that matters. So it looks good. The train looks good. So, I mean, like I said, I probably need to check on maybe some magnets. Or bring I have like the 2x4. The 2x4, there was a 2x4 plate that had like a bar and like a hook, but it was a tall bar type thing that I have a bunch of because I was thinking of doing like a longest train type kind of setup at some point, and then they would just latch, and so you wouldn't be able to pull them up. The cars would be together the whole time, which would be good, So I might end up bringing those along with because I think I can get those built pretty easily into the bogey type thing. So, but we'll see. So, oh man, it's hard getting down between these tracks. So a lot of the stuff might be double high. Let's see. Let me just see because it's by myself here. I'm still doing some stuff here. I'm looking for. Yeah, I mean, I have a bunch of those. No, this one I don't have much left. I literally have just this section is all I got left. I don't have. Anything else. This is the last section. I mean, like I showed a picture earlier. I mean, I have everything's done. I mean, the snow. I'll make sure I have a picture for Friday. The snow around the castle has been completed. The only thing that doesn't have snow on it is I had to redo because the old section, the water just went off the edge and it stopped and deaded. So I built some snow there. So all that snow along some of the edges of the layout might need Might need some 1x1 snow on there, but I'm not going to do that because the water stack's really nice right now. All the water, so I'm not going to probably build all that extra elevation. But yeah, everything should be good. I mean, like I said, the only thing I probably have to fix on the castle is fix the. Now that I put the gatehouse the way I want it, I actually can probably rebuild the walls where I had like ladders. Because desperately, if you're jumping off, if you need to get off the wall, most of these guys are just going to jump. They're not going to climb down a ladder. So it's kind of one of those things where, yeah, it should be pretty much done. I mean, like I said, we're 2 weeks. I need to, like I said, I need to tweak my portion for the Whistler collab. I still need to tweak some stuff. I need to add some stuff to it that is not on there. Like that's why I was asking about Jacob to see if he had like a fig. I need to get him in there. Hey, Cliff. It's just me now. We're down to the nitty gritty here. We're gonna probably end it here soon. Jesse was in here. Kep Wagner was building. He wanted to do something while he was finishing his build. So I'm just working on my switch. This section won't get done tonight. I'm just gonna try and finish my track. And it's just basically just a bunch of stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, there isn't much left. The train cars, I mean, I built a couple last night, a couple more gondolas. If I can find the right parts for those, for the wheels stuff. That's all I have left on that. So it's for the most part it's done. I got to charge batteries. I got to charge lights. Charge speakers. I brought a speaker with me. I need to charge that. So that's pretty much it. So, yeah, I mean, it's because in the end, I don't usually move this late up to the thing unless I'm working on like the collab. Like the collab in previous years, I think when we did the moon base, I was still working on that. What did I do last year? Last year, the train, I guess I might have been if I was working on the water. But the goal is try not to be down to the wire type thing, if I get time, I mean, I'd probably want to build a boat. If Brian's bringing a boat, I probably need to have a boat. So might just build something real basic, something that sink or swim, whatever, I mean, actually I don't want to sink, but probably what I can do is to do it. I'll just do a standard AAA battery box, maybe pick up some more rechargeable batteries. I've got a bunch, but maybe pick up some new ones for that. And then just do that. So what do we got here? Let's try this one. I'm definitely going to gone through about probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 6,400 of these 1x1s to finish the track stuff I got. So, but yeah, boat. I mean, like, and when I was joking with him, like with Jesse, he's working on that tainted collab too, through the Brickworld, through all of us that do the chatting and stuff on that show. So, I mean, I have something for that. I mean, I should try to build something. I have a couple ideas in my head, but it's not, I mean, it'll probably be pretty basic. It's not going to be super duper in depth. I mean, I just, Fishstone Lantern kind of gives me the idea of just doing most likely a lantern, maybe trying to use the fish as like a recess in like a stone and just doing a kind of a round or octagon type, kind of, I mean, I took a picture of the one they had recently on, I think they had on Facebook or somewhere. One of the flagship stores had like maybe out east where they had like a Lego person holding a lantern type thing. I was kind of looking at some kind of that idea. Only difference would be maybe if I could have some chains or something hanging from the inside and just having glow in the dark fish, which most of them, unfortunately, right now are in the water. So I don't really have those to do that, but I have a few. But that's kind of the kicker. Is it's something I was thinking about, but this, I mean, this ended up becoming a lot more than I kind of had, I guess, thought. I mean, I knew I had to do it. The texturing and stuff, I think, is kind of something that maybe kind of got a little bit maybe farther than I thought, and so. Well, technically, I had tiles, like all the ballasting had like the 1x4 brown tiles, but to do it, you need all the 1x1s on the edge too. And so to me, it was, I have the 1x4 tiles, I don't have the 1x1 tiles. And then for this made a lot more sense, and this gave me the option to use a lot of parts that I already have. I mean, I have bins of 1x1 plates, 1x2 plates, 1x4 plates, 1x3 plates. And so I've got a lot of that stuff. I mean, the 1x2 bin is actually overflowing. And so I had, 1x2 in black. I had 1x2 in reddish brown, 1x2 in tan. So I had a lot of these parts. And so to me, that made more sense as I could do it. The only thing I did order was the snow, which technically would have had to probably been ordered at some point anyways to texture everything in it. That's the thing, is it's got so much texture. Hey, Ralph, you were everybody was asking about you a little while ago. Chat was asking. Jesse and Wagner were here earlier. Jesse just left. Jesse finished what he was working on. Kevin did not finish, but he's still working on stuff. Ran out of time. I'm just finishing this little bit of track here with some of the snow, and then I am done for the night. But we just did. Kevin wanted something spontaneous, so we did this tonight. It might happen a little bit as we move forward, as we get closer to Chicago. It's definitely possibility. Most of my builds in the future probably can't be here, because most of my stuff isn't here. Most of my stuff is at storage. All the parts I would need is most likely there. Here I can bring stuff. Yep. So here we go. This might be gone tonight. The last of the second bag, which would be 6,400 of these bad boys. 6,400 of them. I hand counted 3,200 in the first bag, so I'm guessing the second bag has just as much. I mean, the only other thing that could be done for this one is and actually I can't really because of the switch. Technically, I'm next to somebody here that's probably got greenscape, so. It is a lot of studs. This time I ordered 3 bags, which was 3 boxes, which was about 9,000. The last one I ordered was probably 2 or 3 of them, and those all went into the build. I mean, I think I have one small little, snack bag full of maybe just a few, but to me they all are. Yeah, it's just. I mean, but it is. But I mean, this look I already had used on previous ones. This isn't something that's like a new texture. This texture with the snow like this was on all my straights before. Only difference is I built a switch for the siding for. I built it for Mad City, our Madison show earlier in the spring in February, and so that because if you listen to like our train guys, my goal is you build train stuff. It would be nice if you have a place to park your stuff. And so for me, with my clear train with the Ice Bear Express, the Polar Bear Express, or wherever it is, I wanted to make sure I had a spot I could park it. That's part of my stuff. I'm not stealing from the yard. It's in front of my area. So now the only difference is for Brickworld. The problem with Brickworld is I asked for the space, not thinking, and so I actually I could have probably used another another 30 inches of straight, type thing. So it unfortunately will not all fit on the siding. Might be able to get the purple train. The clear train is too long. Clear train's like 9 cars or something, and so it's a little bit long. So, well, no, I mean, chances are it's one of those things where I don't have to physically count, but I did. I just wanted to know, like in the old days when I did the clear plates, like to say I have 125,000, have I physically hand counted 125,000? Probably not. The original Hope Castle has never been taken apart. So the four levels for the Hope Castle have never been taken apart, but I can guesstimate there's probably about 10,000 in there because it's about 2,500 per floor. I think it's like 1,250 in the base, 1,250 in the walls. It's about 2,500, 4 levels. You're talking about 10 grand. And then I took one apart and I figured out how many was in like the quart size or the gallon bag. And I was like, gallon bag might have had whatever, 4,000. And so I just went from there and we're like, oh, okay. So I do have this many stuff. So it's kind of one of those things where it's just, you just kind of do the math. But like, this stuff I kind of wanted to know. So someone asked, like, that's a lot of studs. I go, yeah, I mean, I ordered this order for this much and another order for this much, and it's all in there. And so it's been really nice to have this done, like a nice switch building, but it didn't happen. So, and there's no pattern. It's just random. But it does go as high as 3. Doesn't go much higher than, I haven't had anything going higher than 3. There's been a couple that might have been around that castle where we were talking about doing the snow up front, up to the path. That stuff might have been a little longer. So this will be good because I'm going to probably be about tired enough to go to bed. Well, I mean, and he asked me if I needed more. And I mean, like I might have to buy more, but I think the other setups have, see, this, I already did this. I already clogged this because this was actually an end. I think this stops at the end. The other ones already have they already have the rail and they have this. So, I mean, the only difference is, like I said, for the other 6 sections only need the rail. They only need the rail done. And then maybe just tweak some of this just to see how it looks for leveling. Is it the right height? Is it, whatever. So I was thinking of doing some other paths and stuff to the water. I haven't kind of finalized that. But for this show, it probably won't happen. Just from the simple fact that I don't know if I really, A, I don't know if I want it, and B, I don't know if I'll have time to do it. So the good news is I'm going to go a little bit past 10 when I wanted to stop, but I've finished my third bag or my second bag of snow. So almost there, guys. Almost there. I don't get motivated to build things. Okay, so there we go. So we got this. So this is what I got done tonight. So the track should be good. Chances are I'll probably take that with me tomorrow and take it out to storage. Set it up. See, this the only problem is with the little studs is you knock snow. Poured in is going to have extra snow. But yeah, so I have a bag left. Ralph, you'll like this. I showed it earlier. I've got some Lego parts of Lego there that I actually took apart with a knife. So I have ice bears. That I hate this. So I have an ice bear with air tanks, and so I just cut that top of the air tank off. So they are ready to go to space. Dun, 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 dun. Considering there's no sphere, I think that'll go over the mask. I mean, I'll go over the head, but so I did 10. Those are the tanks that Brian had given me a couple years ago, and I just kind of was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's see it. My knife, I know, should be pretty sharp, and it worked. Cut it up. So yeah. So, but yeah. So that's pretty much what I worked tonight. So, ballast, and all that fun stuff. It's crazy, man. But you guys might see us with doing some other shows here. Like I said, maybe spontaneous combustible shows here, where we're just kind of trying to get stuff done. So you never know. You might see some more, especially if Kevin's got a fair amount of work to get done. So sorry, Ralph, I'm going to actually end it, but thanks for popping in. We'll see everybody Friday for sure. I mean, it is only Tuesday. Oh, I need to try and finish that real quick. So I'm going to try to set up something real quick. But yeah, so we'll see everybody Friday for sure. If not, we'll see you before if we do more of these streams again. So yeah, let me go ahead and we'll just see. We got a quick out one. Maybe this one. We'll just do this one.